This lesson is for high school. Today we're thinking about space, positive space and negative space. So we're going to create a notan design using black paper, a big piece of white paper if you have it, scissors, and a glue stick. So basically this is a type of design that was created in Japan that uses positive and negative space to create different shapes, and we're going to do this together. So I'm going to show you what you need to do. First, we need a perfect square. So if you have a paper like this, how do we turn it into a square? First, fold your paper, take one corner and fold it so that it comes all the way down and lines up with the edge. Okay? And then all you have to do is you flip it over and fold this flappy piece up like that. Okay, so when you open it, what you're going to see is that we need to cut this part off. And that will leave us with a perfect square. So make sure that you have a perfect square to start. I'm going to cut this off so that way I have it. Okay, so now on each side, I'm going to create a shape. Okay, any kind of shape. But if it's an actual thing, you want it to be half of whatever that is. So if you're doing a heart, you're only going to do half of the heart. Okay? If you're doing just an organic shape, go ahead and do that organic shape. It's a blob. Any kind of weird blob shape. Boop. If you want to do more of a zigzag shape, keep in mind, whatever you draw has to be cut out. So don't make it too difficult. So I have two organic shapes. I have half of a heart here. Maybe I want to do something else like a leaf. That's just a curve with a few little zigzags. So you're making any kind of shape on all four sides of your square. Okay? Now, we're going to take the scissors. We're going to cut out each one of these shapes. Make sure you're turning the paper as you go. And stay on the line. Don't go off the line if you can. You're going to need this shape. So hang on to it. Put it aside. Make sure you're turning the paper as you cut. You're just opening the scissors. You're not turning the scissors around. You're turning the paper as you go. So you just turn it as you go. And boop. You need that shape, so set it aside, save it. I'm on my third shape, I'm cutting it out, I'm following that line, turning the paper as I go. Save that shape. And the last one was that half a heart shape. I'm just going to follow around. Okay. Save all those pieces that you cut out. Now, you should have a strange shape that looks kind of like this. Has 4 cutouts. Now you're going to take this and glue it onto your big paper. Okay, so we have center it. Take your glue stick. I'm just going to put glue all over the edges. So I'm gluing all over the edges. I want it glued down. Putting my glue stick all over the edges. All around, all around. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to glue it in the middle of my paper. You kind of need a big white paper for this part. All right, so now I have it flat. Now this is the tricky part. I have to find all my shapes that I cut out, and this is what I cut out. Now I have to do something pretty fun. It's a flip. You flip it like that, and that is how it needs to be glued. So it's a reflection. It's just a flip, a reflection, and now we have the whole heart shape. So I'm going to glue that on now. Just like that. Glue that. Here's my next shape. Where did that shape come from? Find where it came from. Oop, it came from there. Now we do the flip. See that? It flips. And we're going to glue it right there. So cover it all with glue, with your glue stick, and make sure that it's right there, connected. Okay, 2 more shapes to go. Find where this shape came from. Oh, it came from right there. Now, we're going to do the flip. And we're going to glue it just like that. So I'm going to put the glue. Okay. And the final shape, where is it? Okay. Came from there, right? We glued it. We have to now flip it. Flip it, and it's going to glue just like that. So I'm going to put my glue stick all over it. And I'm going to put it in the right place. Press it down. There we go. And there is a no-tan design using positive and negative shapes and space. Give it a shot and show me your stuff on Google Classroom. I'd love to see your work.